We live in a world where scrolling for hours straight has become the new norm. Here are 101 things you can do instead, starting by making your phone time productive. Turn off endless scroll. But if you still want to scroll productively by looking at accounts that encourage you to get up and go enjoy the day. If there aren't many accounts like that for you, it's time for a social media detox. Fine-tune your algorithm by clicking not interested on any videos that don't inspire you. Unfollow any accounts that make you feel worse about yourself. Ensure that you're holding yourself accountable by looking through your screen time at the end of each day, and stay on track by setting usage limits for each app. Turn off notifications for each of your apps because you don't want another reason to go and check. Scroll through Pinterest instead of Instagram because I don't think anyone considers Pinterest as a hardcore social media platform. Or finally start that social media account so you're the one creating, not consuming. You can create anything from mini vlogs to full-length YouTube videos, and you can also make a bit of cash by doing this as well. Another way to make money so easily on your phone is by taking and selling images to those stock websites. You'd be surprised how much they can pay. Okay, but you're bored. You want to get off your phone. So what are some crafty things you can do? You could accessorize your phone by making cute little phone charms. They have been absolutely flooding my Pinterest feed recently. Perhaps design your very own phone case. They're super customizable. You could also just paint on one. Or my new obsession for the summertime, making a seashell case. Create your own candles. Although you're going to need a couple cents, you will end up having so much fun. And you can create them in almost anything. Create your own bars of soap. I've done this once. I would literally do it 1,000 times more. In most cases, the final result is even too cute to use. Create your own bath bombs. They're so simple, and even if you don't have a bath, you can still use them in the sink. Make sure to include the scents that you used in the candles earlier. Make your own slimes. They have been getting so innovative lately, and don't tell me you haven't fallen for at least one of those slime food videos. This is more of a craft for the springtime, but try pressing your own flowers and make an artwork out of them. Find someone to be your pen pal and start creating letters for them. Tie-dye a shirt or any other white garments that you may have. Try paint pouring over a canvas, or even hydro dipping everyday items. Learn how to crochet. It's one of the most useful skills I know. You could end up making your very own cardigan. You could even learn how to knit, and start by knitting a scarf or a bucket hat because that's one of the easiest things you can do. Embroider on your pencil cases, backpack, shoes, tote bags. Learn how to do macrame. It has been popping off recently, and wouldn't you want a cute pot holder like this? Learn how to cross stitch. You could end up with a really cute wall tapestry. Learn how to sew. When you know how to sew, you can literally make anything. Start with a scrunchie, something really easy to learn. Create your own aesthetic bracelets, necklaces, and rings. Maybe even attempt something interesting with earrings. Create a full set of jewelry out of beads. Try creating one of those super cute trinket trays out of clay. Creating clay earrings. Quite a statement piece, and if you're good with it, you can make realistic food, which are my favorite kind. Clay rings can also serve as quite a statement piece for your outfit, so experiment with those. Or my favorite thing to make with clay pins. You may even end up with a full corkboard of them. Ceramics. If you have access to a pottery class, or if you have the funding for your very own kiln and clay, try making your very own ceramics. Whether it be those super aesthetic pots or creating a super cute mug. If you did everything on this list, you've been sitting down for quite a while, so it's time to get up and be active. Learn how to ride a bike. It will most literally be life-changing. Maybe even learn how to cycle professionally and end up in the Olympics one day. Get on a scooter again and help repopularize them because I haven't been seeing many scooters around lately. Become a skater girl or guy and get yourself a pair of roller skates, rollerblades, or a skateboard. Go for a hike. It doesn't have to be anywhere fancy, but going for a hike can be so much fun, and you're most likely gonna find a new location that you never even knew existed. Go for a walk. Going for a walk is easily the most underrated activity. Stop trying to get the closest parking spot to the mall entrance, and just for a day, go for a walk to where you'd usually drive to. It's true, you see so much more on a walk. This is pretty self-explanatory, but find a workout and go to the gym, or maybe even find an at-home workout and try that in your bedroom. Just pray your family doesn't walk in on you because that would be embarrassing. Start a sports club with your cousins or friends. That could be fun. Try the beep test. I have never seen anyone get even close to the end, and it will probably be the most tiring 20 minutes of your life. Go for a swim or learn how to swim. Whether you have the luxury of having a pool in your home or you have to use a public pool, swimming will most literally save your life, so go learn how to do it. Participate in gala days at your school or college. And don't be like me, go learn how to catch a ball. Thankfully, with COVID behind us, we finally have the chance to go out and travel the world again. Of course though, like me, you may not have the funding to actually go out and get on a plane, but what's stopping you from traveling around your home state? Explore cafes in or around your area. Heck, go try a new Starbucks drink. You will not regret it. unless you do. On the topic of cafes, go support a small business. Did that really have anything to do with cafes? But in all seriousness, small businesses work harder than you can imagine to get their products out into the world. Unlike major companies like Amazon, it will literally make their day. Explore the world on Google Maps Street View and actually go to that thing that only happens like once a year, whether it be a fair, market, whatever it is. Spend a day at the beach. Even if you're only going for a walk on the sands, the vibes are immaculate, making it worth it. Get on a train and see where it takes you. You know what? Scratch that. Maybe don't do that. Get outside your comfort zone by visiting a new mall or shopping center. Walk into that one clothing store you've never walked into before. Don't be so scared of the price tag because you don't necessarily have to buy anything. Go to your local cinema and see a movie. Whether it's a movie you wanted to see or not, it's better than watching it on Netflix, and hey, you may even enjoy it. Go to a theater and watch a show. Visit the nearest city to you without a plan. Literally go walk around and do whatever your heart desires. Maybe even put on a little street performance showing off your skills. Even if you think you don't have one, think outside the box. Heck, you can draw people in a minute and still make money off it. If you do have the funding for it, go to a new country. Stop putting the holiday off because once it happens, you'll never forget it. Explore the 7 wonders of the world and see what all the craze is about in South Korea and Tokyo. In this day and age, it is so much easier to learn new skills than it ever has been before. I mean, you want it, I guarantee you there's a website for it. Learn a new language. There are incredible apps like Duolingo that help you learn so quickly. Learn a new skill, or that one thing you've always been wanting to learn. YouTube has an endless number of free tutorials for you to use. Learn how to cook a new meal, whether it be for yourself or your family. Cooking a breakfast, lunch, or dessert can be so much fun. And it can't be that hard, right? I mean, I see people on Instagram do it in about 8 seconds. Visit a public library and borrow a book. As boring as reading may seem to you, there are those few books that are absolute gems. But if you can't find a library, borrow an ebook online. Take some time to actually study for that exam coming up and do not leave that assessment task till the last minute. Write a poem, or write anything for that matter. There is nothing more productive than simply writing. And learn to play an instrument. If you'd like, you can even torture your family with the horrific sounds. Learn how to sing. Can you imagine karaoke night if you were actually good at singing? Learn how to beatbox. And finally, some miscellaneous things that somehow didn't fit into the categories I had set for this video. Go skincare shopping. So fun for absolutely no reason. Become a crystals girl. Learn about all the different types of crystals and their radiations. Maybe even collect a bunch and leave them on a tray beside your bed. Also, learn more about the moon and the sun. This can include things like astrology and zodiac signs, which whether or not you believe in them, you have to admit, they're still a little fun to look at from time to time. Collect plushies because... plushies. And if you're willing, start a small business. Ooh, my voice hurts. Well, that was about a lifetime supply of things you can do to stay entertained. And if you'd like some more inspiration, click on the video on screen. Thanks for watching. Bye!